Alright, I should be live. Yes. Let's go ahead and hop back into VR from virtual desktop, and we're here. So I should be able to actually monitor the chat this time. As you can see, on my right hand, I have my, whatchamacallit, OBS as well as chat here. And on my left, I have the bindings for my, different controls. They're slightly out of date with what's actually present. As you can see, I have added some little doodads so you can see my bindings as I'm pressing them, but just going to be doing some Arena Commander, some testing here for this control scheme. Basically what I've got is a Charachorder. Let's see if I can, let's see what's showing up. So this is my Charachorder keyboard, and then I'm using a mouse. They should be sending me a trackball attachment for my keyboard sometime in the next couple months, and when I get that, I will be playing this using a trackball instead of a standard mouse. But with this, theoretically, especially once I have the trackball where I can keep both hands on both sides of the keyboard at all times, I theoretically will have a huge number of bindings and options available. But we'll go ahead and just do a classic race on... I'm not very practiced with these bindings, by the way, so I'm going to suck really bad. And I apologize for that, but that's just what it's going to be. So I'll use my Gladius, and let's hop in. It's not 100% on what my performance is going to be like with everything I have running at the moment, but we will just hop in and see.
Aegis Combat System. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's passable. Hold on, let's actually turn on the virtual desktop performance monitor. Yes, I'm going to be show performance overlay. So I am not using 40 FPS.
Engines online.
And let's see, I am upside down. So which way am I supposed to go? This way is my guess? Yes. So I don't know actually if this is because of this map or not, or because of the fact that I am streaming while I'm playing, but I am only getting 41 FPS. Let me see. Let's go into our Steam settings. Come on. What is blocking me from being able to click Steam? Come on. Come on. Oh, I can't wait till I have controllers. It should be coming early January. Come on, Steam. Come on! Tap. Tippity tap. There we go. So let's just see if we go to render resolution for video settings. Oh, what? What's my battery set on? Now my headset's charging. My external battery wasn't charging. I might be just CPU bound, but let's see what happens if we just drop the resolution multiplier a bit more. It probably won't actually make a difference. So all my performance testing that I've done, yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the game for it to do anything. All the performance testing I've done has been using virtual desktop XR instead of Steam VR. So I don't know performance will actually be like. Let me actually, this is just a technical test, so I'm not really looking to get proper gameplay in at the moment. Let's see. So obviously in menus we're looking good. Let's do free flight on... I want to let me select the map. Okay. Free flight on Security Post Korea, as that is just what I've been using as my benchmark location. Let's go ahead and recenter my view. Oh no, where did my... Oh, thank you, prop. I don't know why, but if you see on my right hand, my...
Aegis combat assist.
Alright, so I'm getting 52 FPS here. Let's go ahead and switch back here. Okay. Desktop Plus. Where did OBS go? The heck? Hold to reset window position. Okay, alright. We're gonna redo it. Remove, really? Yes. Okay. And we'll add another. 'Cause I want to be able to see OBS while I'm in here. Select window. OBS. Here we are. We'll put it right there. And then we're going to have to go to properties. Just kind of janky doing it with hand tracking, as you can see. There we go. Okay, we have the properties here. We're going to set it from play area to right controller. There we go. So I can toggle it in and out. And then we need to disable the laser pointer enabled and make sure that we disable movement. Okay. It shouldn't get away from us this time. Let's go into desktop 1. Select Star Citizen. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so actually though, what I'm going to do is... because the render resolution is actually a lot higher than it is in Virtual Desktop XR, so... let's see... let's back out of the game. Yep. And then... let's actually hold on. I'm going to kill Steam VR for just a second, and I'm going to switch from monster mode to ultra. Let's see what happens. Shouldn't affect the stream, so we'll exit Steam VR. That'll go down, and then we will launch Steam VR once more. Okay. And what is... oh, yes! And they just came right back, so it saved my configs. Perfect! So much better than XS overlay. So let's go to VR settings and see what's our render resolution. Significantly lower. So we'll just swap that up to 150. Because Star Citizen is a demanding game. Come on, switch to virtual desktop mode and launch game. Yeah, once I have the actual Galaxy XR controllers, it'll be a lot easier to make changes in Steam VR. And I will get this working on my flight simulator at some point. I'm just changing my configs and everything at the moment. All right, let's see here. Now if we go to Arena Commander, offline, do free flight, security post Korea. Could definitely tell the resolution is a lot lower, but that's fine. It's really mostly just text that it's noticeably less sharp, and I will gladly take the extra FPS over.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Is it any better? So we're getting 56 FPS, which is not terrible, but it's less than what I would like. But if I want to be able to have overlays, I have to be using Steam VR. I mean, at least it's a pretty stable 60 FPS. Probably looks pretty decent on stream though. And the good news is that this is going to be the like what it'll normally be like in space, and when I'm like planet side, I'm going to be limited by the server frame rate either way. Alright, let's go ahead and I will turn on space warp and just see. That'll increase my, let's see, we'll set it to always enabled. So with space warp enabled, I definitely do get a solid 150 or a solid 90 FPS. So it's a lot smoother, and latency is also reduced. The problem is that the pips are just super janky. You can't see it on stream, I'm sure, but like my pip has a ton of ghosting and whatnot. But you know, that's kind of okay, and it's not as bad when I'm on a black background. So, oh yeah, I'm also a Flight Assist off player 100% of the time, so. But it is really smooth, and other than the pips, there isn't any super noticeable visual artifacts with space warp enabled, so. Oops.
Weapon systems destroyed.
There goes one of my wings. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, I might see if there's any toolkits I can use with VDXR to be able to get. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that testing really quick. So we're going to change our keyboard to this. Gonna exit to desktop, and geez, Space Warp, you are atrocious when there are lines. Come on. Switch. All right. So we're gonna disable Space Warp, and then we're gonna exit Steam VR, and we're going to switch to use the VDXR runtime on ultra settings. So let's launch Star Citizen. We're gonna have to also go and swap from Steam VR into the Star Citizen scene. And hold on, let me fix this. We'll go to 720p, and then we'll go back into 1080. 80. All right, there we go. Yes. And then VR view, we need to make sure that it is one eye, so that should be good. Although, I think when I actually enter the VR view, it's going to be a lot more janky. But we'll see. Okay, so pre-flight, then we'll do offline. Map location, will be security post, Korea. Space warp is disabled. Okay. So this is going to tell us if the issue is the Steam VR runtime or just the extra overhead of running the stream.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Oops, I don't mean to self-destruct. No.
Self-destruct aborted.
Let's see here. There we go. Okay, so I'm usually, when I'm not streaming, getting about 90 FPS on these settings. Let's go ahead and see. But now I'm getting 70. In Steam VR, I was getting like 52 to 60. So that means... Let me go ahead and make sure that I have my in-game graphics settings tuned a little bit. So we're balanced on DLSS. Let's switch to performance. We'll keep volumetric clouds where they are. We'll switch gas clouds to medium. So how many FPS extra do we get? Get about 5 extra FPS, it looks like, if I switch to that. Okay. So I can, I guess, get my Elgato capture card going and dual stream off my laptop. That might be something I'll have to try doing. Yeah, I'll probably have to try that. Okay, well, in the meantime, I will just see... I mean, 75 FPS is doable. It's not perfect, but I tell you what, the blacks in OLED are super, super good. Like, the blacks out in space are truly, truly black. Ooh, man, balanced DLSS destroys distant objects. Let's switch DLSS to quality. What do we get there? Back, return to game. A lot better. Take about an 8 FPS hit. Okay, well, I am going to stop streaming and see if that immediately makes an impact on my frame rate. So, that was all the testing I wanted to do here. So, yeah, let's... Come on. Switch to desktop mode. Thank you. And stop.